Alrighty then, welcome back to Factorio, where I noodle my way at an incredibly slow speed through this game. We're now at advanced oil processing, and there's nothing at all advanced about my processing, but let's just wander over here. I've just spotted that these are... you'll have to forgive me, it's been a few days since I was last in Factorio, so I'm just going to have to remind myself what's going on. I can see that we're low on coal here, so I'm just going to double check what we need coal-wise elsewhere. Did we start tapping another coal patch? We did. Okay, did I put a thing down here? We did. That's a full line of coal. Okay, so coal is currently half responsible for this, although it doesn't really matter because we've got solid fuel. We need to then make sure that we've always got solid fuel. But it's mostly taking the coal unless there's none of that, so that's fine. This is... how much have we got left here? We've only got 82k left. So what I might do is I think we're going to start using the big line of coal, which is this one, correct? It is. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to reverse all this and start using the big line of coal. So we just need this to go this way. So momentarily things are going to grind to a halt, but it's just the... okay, so this, let's do this so I know what I'm doing. My inventory's going to be too full in a moment. Okay. That's fine. I don't know why I'm doing it like that when I can just do this. I forgot that I've got the nanobots. Yeah, it's going to fill my... okay, just do that. Great. And then this can go into here. And that can just fill that, and that can now be just for power. So that's fine. While I'm at it, we're just going to grab this and do that. And then go up here and do that, because I don't want coal in my inventory. That's great. So now we need to do things here. So this, we're just going to, for now, so I can clear my brain, we're just going to do this. And we're going to do this. Great. Okay. And this. Right, so I need to... yeah. So this can come out of here, but I need to split. Must be a splitter somewhere. That's good. I need to split so that this goes like this. Like that. That's good. This could come into there. Then we need to split again here, so that this goes to there, and then this... oh, pressing the right button. Come here, to there, and into there. And therefore we must need to split this. Like that. And I think I've then repaired... see, this is hardly any coal is being used here at all, because this has hardly gone down. Mainly because we've filled up on all the things that we need down here, which is great. So that's going to there. This has now refilled that. And now we're tapping the coal from all the way down here, which we're tapping from down here. So this now needs to be maintained. So we probably need to just nip down there and make sure that we've got always a full belt down there, which is what I'm going to go and do right now. In order to make sure that's a full belt, let's just make sure we've got enough miners. Got 29 miners. We've got some belt. Let's not run out of belt, because that would be very, very, very sad. So we'll have a couple more belt. We got undergrounds, but we could do with another set of undergrounds. Let's just take, yeah, a few more of those. Okay, and then power poles. We've got some of both types. Let's go and get some more of the big ones, which I think I'll put down here somewhere. I've now forgotten. Could have sworn I did. There they are. It's great. It's so good when you go... okay, we've got some copper issues here. Let's... why have we got copper issues? Is that because we're out of copper? Okay, we've got serious copper issues. We're just using it, right? Yeah, there's not enough copper coming out of the copper mine. That's what the problem is. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to let that... So let's just try and tidy some of this up. So we're going to put a couple more of these down. That's just copper, that's good. We're going to need a power. Well, we're going to need this first. That's great. Going to come up there like that. It's going to go across there like that and down there like that. Then it's going to need a power line, which I'm going to use the big power lines now. One of you. Great. Got no power in the middle here. We can probably sort that out by putting one of these right there. That'll connect all those. That's great. So we've got a bit of copper here. Yep, good. Then here, what I'm going to do is we're just going to trim this off like this. Do that. And then here, we're going to extend this down a little bit. Get rid of this power line. Put this in. This one is a mixture. Yeah, that's good. So then here, when it gets to the bottom, I want one of these. Like this. And then left, output priority left, is copper. And that can go this way to there. And then this can just output any iron that it gets, because some of these are mixed. So we're going to need to deal with the mixed. Great. So you see we're going to probably get mixtures, but then the copper will go that way and the iron will go this way. Everyone is happy. And we're going to do the same thing here that we just did for that one. So we're going to just take this here like this. Nope. Let's just get rid of these power lines. Not quite sure if I'm going to actually be able to stretch this and make this work with power lines, but we'll find out in a moment. Probably not, but let's just grab one of these, put that there and there. Just can't get to the one in the middle. It's very sad. Can't quite get to the one in the middle. So what we'll do is we'll take this one off. There we go. Good. Alright, and now we'll take this belt and we'll go from here like that. So that can come across and down like that as well. Again, there'll be a mixture, but that's okay, because when the mixture comes down, it then gets split at the bottom here and we don't get weird things on weird belts. Mixture belts, never mind, doesn't matter. Could be worse. Let me just move my microphone slightly. Thank you. Right. Okay, then, now that's done, we'll have a little bit more copper, but not a lot. Technically, the copper's full. You know what we can do? Let's go down here and get our better smelters. Which are here somewhere, I believe. Yep, got no room in at the inn. Where's my... Here's an empty box. Oh, there's my real storage here. Okay, let's just offload some stuff into the real storage here. Okay, we would like to offload wood and, well, coal. We must be able to put somewhere useful, rather than sticking it in a box. Great. That's good. Iron ore can go in here. Copper ore can go up here. I know it seems like a waste, but why put it in a box if we can actually use it? There we go. That's cleared up a bit of space. What else don't we need? We don't probably need those. Any more? We got 15 of these. We got any more? Been making any? We are. So we're making miners. I'm going to pick those up and then pick one of those up. That's great. There we go. So we just want one stack of those. We don't need these. Half the game is flipping inventory management if I haven't mentioned that before. So here we're going to get rid of one stack of those. We're going to get rid of these now because I don't really care about them. Don't need 4 cogs. Certainly don't need just sulfur kicking about. Okay, that's freed up some space. I was making defender capsules down here. I actually have 162, so I don't need any more. Okay, they're done, which is great. Okay, we got ammo here. What's the only science that's not working is chemical science, isn't it? Yeah, because we're not doing very much on the chemical science front. Why is this iron line? Oh, because that's just coming from that one there. We've still got the main iron line over here, right? Somewhere here. Okay, yeah, okay. So I still got 3 million in it, so that's all right. Okay, I need to go and sort that copper out. We are seriously lacking in copper plates, so we need to get more copper. And the nearest copper I've seen that's sensible, we don't know what this is. This is 381k, which might be enough. That one is defended. We're going to need to go over there at some point, but I might be interested in this copper. We might do that in a minute. Let's go and sort some more. We might have to think about trains. I think I want to do trains. Let me just get a piece of paper. Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to do copper outpost trains in mall. In fact, let's get the train bit done first, because the first thing we're going to need is going to need rails, and they take quite a bit of effort to get rails going, so it'd be nice to just... or landmines as well. Ooh. All this good stuff. Landmines might be good, actually. What do you need for that? Explosives and steel plate. What do you need for explosives? Coal, sulfur, and water. Landmines are the good stuff. Anyway, we've got trains, right? Yeah, so rails needs stone, steel plate, and an iron stick. Okay, stone, steel plate, and an iron stick. There's a stone thing here. There's iron here. Do you know what? We could just do a real... We're going to go down there as well. So we need miners, we need smelters, we need power. What is our power like? Yeah, we're all right. Miners, smelters. We got good smelters. We've got some good smelters. Going to need inserters. Okay, we're going to suddenly do a whole thing to get just a little bit of steel. Just enough so that we can... I've gone to the wrong place, really. No, I haven't. That's okay. Where are we? Okay, that's good. Right, let's go do that. I think that's a fantastic idea. We've got plenty of belt. We've got plenty of... Well, have we got plenty of belt? Let's just make sure we've got plenty of belt, because running out of belt is sad. I may have mentioned that before. Where's this? Okay, great. All right, let's go do this. We've got 7 of those. I think we're making the good power poles somewhere, aren't we? We're making the even better power poles. Could have sworn I was making the better... Yeah, I am. Good. Oh. Okay. Some of those, please. Yeah. Okay. Let's get driving. So let's get in our car over here. We should still have some solid fuel, I hope. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So the plan is to just actually tap both these things and make our rails down here. And then ship them up. But first, before I do anything else, I want to increase production of this, and I'm going to do it the cheap and cheerful way. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, that's fine. Good. No. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Great. And then this. For now, we're just going to do it the cheap way. Like this. And then one of you. One of you. One of you. And then we'll copy that. And we'll pop that down there. We'll pop it down here as well. And we'll just I'll have a sip of tea while that's building. Remembering to press my mute button. Great. Well done, team. Okay. That is now plenty of miners. You get 30 to fill one belt. And this should be plenty, so we'll just stick a thing on here. We'll stick a thing on here. This. Join to that. And this. Just join to that. Great. So now that's going to make sure that we've always got coal going up that line. Great. We're going to go over to stone over here. If I've run out of miners, I'll scream. No good. Okay, and here, what we're going to do, in fact, we can just go paste. We can just stick a lovely little... Should we go this way for the sake of it? Yeah, let's go this way. Just going to pop it here. Get myself out of the way. Yeah, I know I can't build on water. Just do what you can do, though. There we go. Good, and just don't do that one. Great. Okay, so that is going to give us some lovely stone. Let's just wander this way. Not too far away to walk. Beautiful. That's going to produce stone. While we're at it, we will go... drive very badly. In fact, so much so that let's just do this. And over here, we're going to do the same thing, but with iron. Like that. Not sure how many of everything I've got. Looks like we've run out of those. Can I make some? I can. So that's good. Just need to make some cogs and then we'll come back. That's fine. That one we can forget about, which is great. So that'll do that. That'll bring us up to here. This will then need to be, we want to get, so in order to make rails, oh, flying robot frames. So exciting. Rails need stone, steel plate and iron sticks. Okay. Okay, we just need one more. I'll just let that... Oh, I don't care. Doesn't matter. There's enough here. Great. Okay. So let's do the same thing that we just did up there. So we're going to go here. Grab this. Just tuck through here. That'll be fine. Good. That'll get that going. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come straight out of there. And we're going to steal one of these. Just one of these really cheap ones here that we got here. It doesn't really matter because we're not going to need a lot. It's just going to take its time. So I'm going to steal one of these like that. And we're going to pop that here. Yeah, we'll pop that just here. Just for the sake of it. Just here. Just there, please. Let that build that. And then we'll steal a little bit of that coal. Great. These ones I actually want to be the better ones. So we're just going to update this. Like that. Great. And then we're going to go up here and we're going to go and get some of that coal. Mind the trees. Great. Fix that. Good. We'll take some of this. And we'll take this. Down here. And I don't know about getting through these cliffs. So let's go around. Let's go around here. Doesn't really matter. Can't actually see what's going on. Okay. Yep, good. Thanks. Good. And then this. Down we come. Then along like this. Oh, beautiful. Like I planned it. Okay. These should go that way. That's good. You. To there. You to there. That's great. So they should be coming. This coal is on its way. That's great. We're going to need to split this coal. Like so. And then this. Go over there. And go over here. Thank you, nanobots. Saves me having to kill the trees. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these. But I'm going to take the one with the cheaper boilers because we don't need the expensive boilers. Thank you. And we'll pop that right here. Like that. And while it's doing that, we'll bring this down. And this can go like that. And this go like that. This is going to make iron plate. And then this, when it all joins up. Don't tell me you haven't got any red belt. Yeah, we haven't got any red belt. Of course, that would be too easy. Then when the red belt's done, that's going to join up to this. And then we'll get steel at the end here. Like this. And then we want to make rails, which is iron stick steel plate. So here we're going to take a splitter. Take that round like this. Yeah. We got them. Just need 2 more bits of red belt. Let's just cut this off for a second. And then this can go up like that. And then this, let's just let's make a couple of machines here which can just do the things that I want to do. So, for example, you can do let's go 1, 2. You can then be making sticks, please. Great. Good. And you can have blue inserters like that. And then you can output yeah, that's right, those. Go straight onto there. We need a power pole. Great. You lot are not connected at all. So congratulations, have a power pole. There we go. That's doing that, that's doing that. These are going to go on there. And eventually we'll get steel out of this, which will then go on one side, sticks on the other. And then we need those 2 things, plus, where are we? Stone to make rails, which we're going to do up here. Again, this is a bit excessive, really. But why not? It's Factorio. Why don't we, eh? Okay, and then up here we just have some lovely blue machines which can live here. 4 of them. Not for 1 minute do I think we're probably going to have enough to feed for, but we'll try. Like that. Oh. Don't need 2 of those. We need 2 of those, and then 2 of these. It's great. And then they're going to output rails here and here. They're going to be to here. They're going to be to here. And then here. That can come to here. And marvellously, eventually, do I want the rails to go up there? For now, we could just have it all railed. I mean, why not? Because it's a bit of a long walk. Might be nice to put the rails. Let's get this going, by the way. Might be nice to have the rails. There we go. Oh, they churn out the rail. You know what? They might be quicker than I thought, which is good. Should I just have the rails coming straight up? Where is my nearest radar? Either way, let's just put a radar down. Because it won't hurt to have a radar kicking about down here. Yep. Good. Okay, so yeah, this is probably not even doing enough to feed it, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. I don't care because we're getting steel out. That's all that matters. Interestingly, we're not quite getting enough here to feed. That's crazy. Oh no, but they're full. This is fully stacked. This does need red belt, I think. 10. Let's make this red belt. Don't know that I've got enough red belt to get it going, but we'll try. We'll come back and do that in a sec. If I do this, then the next time I walk past here, that'll upgrade that to red belt for me. The upgrade planner is a wonderful thing. Okay, so we do have this. It is very tempting to walk that. The base is only there, so we could bring up the. But then if the base is only here, this is the only place we need to come and get rails. So let's just put the rails here for now. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Did we do stack inserters yet? We did. We need to make those in the base. Right. Power. Do that, please. And we'll let that fill. I don't care. We'll have as many. We'll have 2 full boxes of belt. Don't care. That's fine by me. I have no problem with that because we will need rail. And so I don't mind having. We've got a specialist rail storage depot there. So then thinking about it, can we do the rest of the rail things while we're here? Steel plate, no, these need to be done. Let's go and make these where we need to make them. Let's just make sure that this red belt has just been red belted. Can we not make the last 5? We need 5. What do we need for red belt? Okay. Okay, we must be able to pick up some iron plate. Can I do one more? Yep, good. Okay, that'll do 5 more. I'm just going to wait while that happens. Just for the sheer hell of it. Seriously? Okay, good. Good. Right, okay, I thought I was going to say. Alright, let's go. Back where we came from, and let's get the rest of the train malarkey going. Let's dodge all these trees. Yeah, okay. This is not the way into the base, is it? Okay, there's a little path here, I think. Yeah, it's a bit of a wiggly path, we'll see. Great, we made it. Okie dokie, where's my bus? There's my bus. Right. Is it possible to make all these bits and pieces? We don't need a lot of them, so all these bits and pieces. Engine units. Don't think did we put engine units on the bus yet? We didn't, because we make them specially. We're making them here. This is the little engine unit maker. We copied this before. And it might be very tempting to just copy it again. Because we just need a few, we don't need a lot. So we'll copy this. Great. So let's have an engine unit maker. Can we tuck that in here? To make all the trainy things? It'd sort of be nice to just make it here. That means whittling everything across. Let's clear this. What's my inventory like? Okay, right. Okay. Let's grab this. Okay. Let the wood chopping begin. Great. Yeah, we can have a little bit of wood in the inventory, but that's no bad thing. Okay, then this is going to be our engine creator, which I'm going to pop down here like this. Okay, and you haven't got any of those because they're the old ones, which it sort of doesn't matter. They can be the old ones. We are lacking in... What are we lacking in? Iron plate. It's just... Oh, wrong thing. That'll be fine. Okay, now we can have 5 of them. That's great. Okay, so that'll do that. We haven't got any of these boxes either. Some of those. And we're lacking the normal power poles, but that's okay because we don't need the normal power poles. We can just connect this up like that. Then everything's good to go. Right, this then needs iron plate. And then this is going to make those. And these just need those things, so it must need steel from somewhere as well. Okay, fine. So you just need iron plate. So you can go to here. Great. Copy that. Good, yeah, doing. And then you just need steel. Which in theory I'd love to be able to just nip through. I mean, this is nearly there. Oh, actually, we can just nip that. Let's just do this. Great. That should be engine units now sorted out, but this time we don't want them going into a box. Oh. Let's make this a good one anyway. Engine units, please. I always forget where they are. There we go. Right, that's making engine units now, which is going to output engine units. We then need to make... so that doesn't need it, that doesn't need it. This does need it, right? Yeah. So let's make the trains first. Steel plate, electronic circuits, and engine units. Okay, so this... Steel plate... Okay, so if we make one of these here, and this can have one of these putting that straight into there, this is going to make trains. Great. And then we'll have posh power pole here because we're bound to need a lot of things here. This now has those. Now it needs the steel and the green circuits. Well, the green circuits are just here. And the steel can be split right here because we're not using very much of it. So all we need to do is split this off. Come down one like this. This can go there. This can go onto there. This can go onto there. This can go to there like that. This can grab this. This has now got everything it needs to create a beautiful thing. We do not need many of these. Do not need more than one stack of actual trains. I think they only stack... I think they don't stack one to a thing. We'll find out in a second. That's making, right? Oh, it needs... Each one needs 20 engine units. Yeah, that's fair enough. But that'll get there, and then we'll eventually make some trains. In the meantime, we also need cargo wagons, fluid wagons, and then we need signals. All these lovely things. So we should do all of these as well. But we're doing the most important thing, which is getting the trains. Do we want to do all these right now? I mean, we could do. Then we're done, right? Iron stick electronic circuits. That needs copper, right? Yeah, okay. So let's do... I mean, we've got everything on the bus, so this is exactly why we're here for, what we're here for. So let's do the next things. Let's do the signals. So iron plate, steel plate, sticks. Let's do these two signals first. Iron plate and electronic circuits. Okay, iron plate and electronic circuits is right here. We can make that happen. So we'll take one of these. I mean, I know I'm making them up the top. We don't need the quick ones, you see. We might as well just make these. So, we're going to make here and here. This one is going to make these, and this one is going to make these. And again, we don't need many of these. Cannot emphasize enough. Very few of these we need. Yeah, just deal with this, otherwise you're going to keep bothering me, aren't you? How many nanobots have I got left? Not many. Okay. I don't want to go far without my nanobots, so I'll sort that out in a minute. Right. So you need this and this. So let's split this off. Like this. And then here we're going to have... Should we have a bit of fun here? Well, it doesn't really matter because they're just going to go straight in, right? So that can go to there. This can go to here. Like that. And then these ones will be inside. And this one needs to go one step further for these ones to go like that. Give it a bit of power. Beautiful. And then these again. 2 stacks of signals is going to be more than enough signals. Good. So that's this, and this done. Train stops don't need to be a lot. So iron plate, and then we need steel for this. Yeah, these can be done together, and then this needs to be done all on its own. Iron plate, steel plate. Oh, logistics robots. It's a wonderful thing. Right. What else can we do here? Nanobot range. No, we don't need to care about that at the moment. Where is... I mean, train, braking force, fine. Worker robot speed we're going to need. Personal roboport, we can definitely have that, please. Flamethrower, I'm not so interested. Worker robot cargo size, fine. Inserters being better is good. We're going to need the blue processing units anyway at some point. We're going to need these. These all need to be done because they're things that are required. Stronger explosives. Let's have that. And we'll actually pop that a little bit earlier on. Mod power armor. We haven't got that already, right? No. Okay, where's power armor? What do you need? You need the blue chips, that's fine. So we'll have power armor as well once we've got blue chips. Right. Meanwhile, back at this, we haven't got enough robots to worry about all this business yet. Let's do train stop. Plate, steel plate, stick, and electronic circuits. Plate, steel plate, stick, and electronic circuits. Okay, plate. Okay, what did I say? Plate, steel plate, stick, and electronic circuits. Okay, we have plate and electronic circuits. Okay, this could be split again. Like this. This can then come down here. What we'll have is have a belt here. No. Thank you. That's it. Great. Okay, so that's going to be the iron plate and the electronic circuits. We then need some sticks, which I can have one of these. This can make sticks, and it can do it off the back of this, which can keep going. That can take what it needs from here, and then it can put it back on here. Great. You can do that. There's some sticks. Then all we need... Okay, I've got to get used to my inventory now looking like this. Is just the steel plate, which is also kicking about down here somewhere. So we can take this, split it again, have this go through here. Oh, it's an absolute thing of beauty. Have this come down to here. Let's see what we can do here. And yeah. Okay, that's good. Into there. Look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Right. And then we'll have this here. Great, one of these goes to there. One of these goes to there. This is going to be train stops. We do not need a lot of train stops. Okay, you can't have any of those. We'll have one of those instead. We definitely don't need a lot of train stops. Again, we'll have one stack of those. You got everything you need? Let's see. You absolutely do. So now we've got train stops. Again, not quite sure how many they stack, but it's more than one, which is good. These probably full. Yeah, they've already got 100 each of those. This output full, is it? Oh no, we're just waiting for yet another engine. Okay, we'll see if they stack to more than one. Can't remember. Again, don't need a lot of trains, not the actual locomotives. We're doing well. We just need the wagons now. Plate, steel plate, gear wheels. Plate, gear wheels, storage tank and pipe. Okay, so we're going to start a fresh set of things down here. This all needs, essentially, yeah, we just need lots of iron plate and the steel. So we're going to start fresh down here, and we'll just grab some of what we need. So here, let's go here. Great, grab the first one, and then do that for afterwards. Going to need a lot of that. And in the meantime, let's see if we can get this through. We're going to be able to get the steel through this way. This is just... Why are you... Oh, you're just... That's fully stacked, right? Yeah. Wow, that's slow. Let's just double this up, actually. Let's do this. Cool. And then let's just copy this. Not quite sure how much of this I can do, but we'll find out in a second. Turns out I can do a lot of it. Excellent. Great. Good. Because we are stacked up on materials for the chemical science, so yeah. I didn't need... We can have more chemical science happening. Right, in the meantime, I wanted to see if I could get some steel from here. There's not a lot of room. I need the belt to go through there, so let's just see what happens if I go like this. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got everything we need. Now we need iron plate, steel plate, gear wheels. So we need gear wheels, tanks and pipes. So here we go. Let's do that. So first of all, let's get this like this. Let's do these most important things first. Again, we're just making the wagon, so that it doesn't matter if we take a little bit of time. So let's just do this for gear wheels. What was the other one? We needed gear wheels, storage tank, and pipe. And storage tanks take iron plate and steel plate. Okay. And okay. Great. Okay. Change the plan again. Why have a plan if you're going to just... You might as well change it all years ago. So this is going to be gear wheels. Congrats. You can just take a red inserter and make beautiful gear wheels. Okay. You are going to make pipe, which is pipe. And you also just need to make that. So you know you guys are now happy, right? Sweet. Okay, from that, I need to make storage tanks, which come from iron plate and steel plate. So you can also do that, but also do this. You can make storage tanks. Great. Good. You have everything you need, right? Yep. You and you. Great. So these three are now all the bits and pieces. And then lastly, so a cargo wagon. Okay. So pipe and gear wheels I'm going to put on the same belt. Like this. Again, we can make it blue just for the sake of it. Doesn't need to be though. Great. This gives us pipe and gear wheels. And eventually over here somewhere, I'm going to have the two things. This needs to make those. This needs to make those. Okay. So you just need the cogs, the steel plate and the iron plate. It doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring this belt across like this. And these two belts are going to go across as well. So you guys can have whatever the heck you like. So you want iron, steel, and cogs. So you're going to need one of these. You're going to need one of those. And you're going to need one of those. You want iron, steel, you want everything. So it doesn't matter. You can have one of those. One of those. Look at that. Everybody gets what they want. And then you guys are going to output to a box each. Here and here. Nope. Okay, it's going to slightly miss, which is disappointing. Okay. Great. And again, we'll have 2 stacks of these just because 2 stacks is plenty. What haven't you got? You haven't got any... Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. That's sad. Yeah, didn't think that through. No, that's okay. Well, we'll just make it happen. So you can output some fluid. It's alright. Beautiful. There you go. You can have what you want now. There we go. Beautiful. We have now laboured to produce the whole thing for trains. We've now got trains being produced in every capacity that we need. This does stack into more than one, which is great. I now have a whole train, complete with all the bits and pieces. Isn't that a marvellous thing? I think it's a marvellous thing, anyway. Right, and what I'm going to do is, just because I'm here, is I'm just going to copy... My mouse is going to stick, and then I'm going to copy these. Then I'm going to zoom out slightly, and I'm going to make a mess of this. There we go. And I'm going to let that sort that out. While that's doing that, just going to have a quick look and make sure everything's all right down here. Yep. That red belt is fine. I mean, it's not perfect. And we got a bit of Oh. I'm guessing nanobots ran out and it was just a terrible message. Yeah. Not quite sure how they're still going. That's a slight bug in the nanobots, I guess. They're still spitting out my backside, though, which is fun. But let's just stack it up so that the game actually doesn't lose the plot entirely. Okay, let's just... Well, we can't do that just yet. Let's just go up here to our wood box. That's now full. That's fine. Coal can go in somewhere. Doesn't need it. Great. Stone also go in there. Sulfur and things like that. Wood I would like to just get rid of somewhere, but let's just pop that in one of our empty boxes down here. Then I can pick up some nanobots in a second. Okay, that can go in there. Anything else I want to get rid of? The spoilage, no idea where that comes from, to be honest. Half the time we're out of inserters. Okay, let's go back up here and get the things we need. Definitely get some nanobots before we do anything else. Great. We're going to need some inserters, I said. Oh, we're nearly out of belt as well. Red inserters. As much belt as we need, because we're bound to need belt. You always need belt. It's just... It's a belt game. Great. Okay. Right. That's that going. Stronger explosive, that's fine. Let's go and deal with this, because I'm interested in this copper patch. And then we might think about trying to do some sort of train station. I've never done two-way train lines. I've always done slightly dodgy train lines. Single train lines, so that could be interesting. We've got the better armor now. Let's have a look at what weapons we've got. We've got good, and we must have tons and tons of spare red ammo now, because I've been doing nothing here. Let's undo that box. We just put that in there. This must now be, yeah, give me lots of this. I've got 50 turrets on me, and I've got 204 grenades. I'm going to stack up just to make sure we've got tons of this, because we're going into combat. So we can put that in there, take one of those. I've got 200 of those now. And we can start thinking about combat. So let's go and see what we can see. Can we get through here? Well, it looks like we can try. Let's go find out. Okay. Trying to do it while looking at the mini-map at the same time. Okay. Oh, these were the ones on the island, were they? Sort of. Are they entirely trapped? No, they're not entirely trapped. Okay, X. How many can I have? That many. Great. Come on, bots. Lovely. Okay, that was easy enough. Great stuff. Big fan of that. We got some spare here. Let's go on a walk. We're probably going to run out of bots in a moment, but let's just go and deal with this little red dot that I can see down here. One spitter. Okay. Fine. Good. One. Oh, there's a big base there, actually. That's right near this. Is this the copper patch we wanted? Of course it is. Okay. Am I going to have regrets if I go in here? Probably. Oh, there's a lot of them. This is moderately terrifying. Let's have 20 of my little friends. Thank you. Alright. I could be firing my gun as well, really. I don't need any more. Yeah. This is working well. So I've gone quiet while I'm trying to do combat because I'm so truly bad at combat. Oh, these little bots. These little bots, whatever they cost to make, they are worth it. Amazing. Of course, the ammo's a little bit better as well. Let's go again. Oh, it's getting scary now. I've left my car up there that I'm going to go and have to rescue in a moment. Right. 20 is a good number of bots. Okay. Oh, I've done that with it. There we go. Right. Okay. So at least I've got some fallback moments if I need to. Okay, bots. Yeah. Alright, I think my bots are going to run out in a second. Okay, let's get in there. This could go badly. Get a few more bots in the air. Okay, good. I need to remember to talk. I'm sorry. Yeah, good. Good, 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 good. They say defender bots, but they're pretty aggressive in the older, not so much defending and more actually just going out and killing things. Okay, let's have a look at the map. I wonder if this is entirely sealed off, in which case I might... Let's go and find out. Let's go and collect our car and go for a little drive to collect our car. I'm very pleased with these defender bots. Hadn't made them before this run through. And now I wish I had before. I could probably make another car, but it's a bit of a waste. No, we can't. Oh, look, bots. Real bots. No offense, nanobots. Okay, let's just go down here and see if this is sealed off. And if so... Okay. I know I just came from here, but... Quicker. Quicker by car. Oh, crunch. Sorry. We could run into biters at speed down here. Oh, this looks good. Looks good. No biters here. I did choose the map wisely, I think. Okay, let's go and see if there's anything on this little promontory down here. Oh. Just want to make sure there's no little tiny little blips of red. No. Tight turning circle. Okay, good. This bodes well. Through these trees, sorry. Okay, and then up here. Okay. Let's have 20 more of my bots. We've got more being made in the meantime. Yeah, this is not going to be your day, I'm afraid. There's not enough of you to worry me, I'm afraid. Okay, should have taken the car. Let's take the car. These bots are going to perish in a second. But let's just do this. Just as protection for backline. No spitters? No spitters this time? Okay. Yeah, we'll just deal with this ourselves then. No, that's the wrong button. Just do this ourselves. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Look at the map. Is this a promontory as well? I feel like we're In for a penny, in for a pound now. This looks good, doesn't it? Ooh, little base round the corner. It's going to pick this up because I keep leaving it behind. Get 20 of my little bots. Let's go, guys. Good stuff. At the moment, these guys are tougher than the spitters. Yeah, and my shields are doing... I completely forgot that I've actually got shields now. So I needn't have been quite so worried about things. Okay. I feel that this is all safe and protected as well. Just one last little bit. Look at that. Okay, this entire area is completely biter free. And then we can wall off this and go from there. I think this is marvellous. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, let's go for a drive. Can't reach. Great. So what we want to do next time, and in fact I'm going to stay parked right here, is we want to tap some more copper. Don't think I brought... Did I bring any miners with me? Sort of not. No, I didn't. So actually, change of plan. We're going to go this way. Try and dodge these through these trees. And head back this way. Is this the way to our base? Oh, see that driving? Where's my base? I've lost my base. My base is that way. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, pick up what I need for a mining outpost. Okay. How are we doing power-wise anyway, since I'm standing here? Probably could do with improving our power at some point. But we're doing something. This is now out of resources. As is that. That's great. Okay, so we need to do copper next as our mining next mining outpost. But for now, we have done many marvellous things. We've realised that this is entirely safe now. We're cut off from the biters, so they can only attack us from this area or from this area here. Other than that, we're protected. So we don't have a massive... We do need to keep extending because we're going to run out of... The oil that we've got here is going to run out eventually. But we've got just some here. This biter base, I'm feeling more confident about the biter bases now. What with my lovely new little robots. And soon, in the next episode maybe, we can start thinking about building our actual robots. Yeah, all this stuff I don't hardly ever use. But our actual little robots, oh, beautiful. They need flying robot frames, and flying robot frames, they need lubrication at some point, or the electric engine units need lubrication, which means we've got to crack oil, which means that this becomes way more complicated. But yeah, we haven't really started on that game yet. But there we are. This is Factorio. It's like this, just keeps on plugging away, bits and bits and bits. I hope it's remotely enjoyable and not too scream at the screen. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you next time.